Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Fallout 4 Nono Ninja run. This is episode 29, and I'm quite angry. I've already done this. I recorded a whole big spiel, probably nearly a half hour's worth of content, and then Fallout 4 crashed. And I had not autosaved prior to this. So, we'll just do it all over again, I guess. You didn't miss anything where I died or anything like that. Not a huge amount of challenge here, but we'll see. Maybe this time I will. Anyways, last episode we finished clearing out Nuka World. We did the power play and then instantly turned around and betrayed all the raiders and did open season, freeing the slaves and all that good stuff. So now, just a few loose ends to wrap up. We need to get rid of those 3 raider settlements. They're currently actively recruiting raiders and that sort of thing, so we want to put a stop to that. I'm on my way to Starlight Drive-In, the most recent one that I set up, I think, or no, the middle one that I set up, but it's the furthest one south. So I was going to hit that one first, then up to Abernathy Farm, and then Red Rocket. But on my way, ran into this little squad of regular raiders. They're not going to pose me any problems, but we'll just go ahead and stab them. And there we have it. So now we can just continue on our way. Now, because Fallout 4 crashed on me, and I know why, I'm able to sprint for so long of a distance now. Fallout 4, at least on my machine, has a little trouble kind of keeping up with that. And so when I get to a point where I'm not having to stop sprinting and start crouching and that sort of thing, I'm taxing the program a bit too much. And so you will see me auto-saving a bit more throughout this, and kind of any more runs through the end of this, or any more episodes through the end of this run, just because I really don't want to have to go back and re-record a whole bunch of stuff. So, we're now running past Trudy's Little Diner, a Drumlin Diner, and over to Starlight Drive-In. If you recall, last episode when once I would get these settlements set up and the raiders there, I would assign them all to a specific location, always with their back to the direction I'd be coming back from, and I had also disarmed all of them. And that's because I knew I was going to be doing this, and it just makes it so much easier to clear this location out. Now, this particular location, there is a rad roach right behind this little novice locked door. He's actually not there yet. He won't spawn until I walk past where he is. It's supposed to be kind of a jump scare. There's a safe in the corner that you would be like, oh, hey, there's a safe, and then he comes out behind you. But since we knew he was coming, and I have no interest in the safe because I can't pick it, we'll just keep moving on. So that should be enough to get me access to the workbench, which will then make me the owner of Starlight Drive-In again, get rid of the raider flag. That's really the only thing I did for them. I mean, I set up defense, but let's be honest, that defense is in a terrible location and, not really useful. So, I'm going to grab that high-powered magnet, jingles, and so on. Wow, 10 telephones. Did I store a bunch of junk here? I must have. Must have been running out of carry capacity or something. I kind of doubt that Starlight Drive-In just had 10 telephones sitting there, because I haven't even really scrapped anything. So, seems unlikely. Now we're going to head on over to Abernathy Farm, There are 3 raiders there as well. Oh, what? Whoa. What do we have? We've got raiders attacking Trudy and losing. You guys are...
Should have just run.
Yeah, you really should have. Trudy's not to be trifled with, apparently. So yeah, Abernathy Farm. It's going to have 3 raiders, Nuka World raiders in it. 3 disciples, I should call them. Unless they've recruited more, but it's been a pretty short time since I set them up, so they shouldn't have. And I've set all 3 of those to be working the little stores that I set up. If you recall, I set those stores up to get rid of all my caps so that I get the maximum use out of the Scav magazine that gives me, it's called that no cap rage, and it basically increases your strength and endurance if you don't have very many caps. Under 10,000 is +1/+1, under 1,000 +2/+2, and under 100 +3/+3. Now, like I said, I have them set to work those stations, but as it's nighttime, they are sleeping. So we just walk up and stab. There we go. And then we'll take control of the workbench. And we'll get rid of the raider flag. There we go. Oh, I think I'm going to grab...
I need to assign someone to this.
Yeah, they don't look like they have any other potatoes, but there are some on the shelves and such here. And now that I own the place, it's not stealing. Not that I would mind stealing anyways, but I'm going to need some plantables in a bit here. So we'll just grab those now. Now on over to Red Rocket. There's 3 disciples here as well. Again, unless they've recruited anymore. Hopefully not. I tried to get back here as quickly as possible. 2 of those I've set on defense, so they'll probably still be out. The other one is set to be working the, I think, the pick-me-up station. And so he or she might be asleep. Going to sleep right now. Brotherhood of Steel are kind of ruining my mission here, because since these disciples can't fight back, they're just going to run away, and the Brotherhood is unlikely to be... There's Trashcan Carla. She's not fighting them. Not sure why. Yeah, just... Somehow she got a weapon. Oh, she grabbed it out of this guy. No? I'm not sure where she grabbed it. Anyways, hopefully that was the only 3. Hi, Carla. But we'll check and see if we can get this workbench. Yes, we can. And this one I'm not going to just scrap the flag. I'm also going to get rid of the various other raider things that I set up for their happiness. And yeah. Okay. That's done. We're now kind of officially done with Nuka World, unless we happen upon roving gangs of pack disciples or operators, which most likely will happen. So with that done, it's time to make good on a promise that I made, if not to Preston, to myself, that I said when he said, grab that laser musket and help us, please. I'm not going to grab the laser musket, but I am going to come help you, Preston, because I need to atone for all the bad things I did as a raider, or something. So here we are inside the Museum of Freedom. Got a couple raiders shooting at Preston up there. I almost always seem to get spotted there when I round that corner. I'm not sure why. But it's not really a very big deal. I just need to come around back here and get that guy. That makes them kind of aware that I'm here, but not aware enough that they'll see me. Just going to kind of quickly break in here and grab the fusion core. I don't need a fusion core, obviously. I will not be wearing power armor or using a Gatling laser. But Sturgis is going to want me to grab it, and he's not going to... I'm not going to be able to really finish the quest the way I want to without it. So, jump over there. Add X, no good there. And almost spotted by the raider up top, but not. Make sure I've got Molotovs. Nope, I want to arm Molotovs. I can't reach that raider with melee, and I don't want to go up and around yet. So we'll just Molotov him. We'll quickly. Now, at this point, there is technically some corn. That'll be handy. There's technically no other raiders in the building right now, which is why I'm not sneaking and I'm just walking around. Not that the raiders pose much threat, anyways, but yeah, they won't spawn until I go around the corner up there. So right now there's no raiders. You kind of wish Preston would realize that and, you know, come on out to help, but he won't. So there's two. Once again, there's nobody here, but once I kind of go up these steps, two more will spawn. Yep, there they are, right outside Preston's door. And one and two. Just gonna check this duffel bag, Molotov, and I'm gonna kind of quickly go through here. Preston gets all like antsy, like, "Come on, hurry up, get in here!" As if he hasn't been waiting for me for roughly 2 weeks. Like, you gotta hurry. There's more coming, or something. I don't know.
Man,
Nice.
I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey.
I'm sorry if you've never played Fallout 4 and you haven't heard
Glad
this,
to help.
but this is generally the
Please,
first
go
quest where you
Sorry.
talk to people
Sounds really rough.
instead of
One good
Codsworth.
idea can make all the
So I will be
difference.
skipping through it because anyone who has played Fallout 4 a number of times has seen it exactly that number of times, because you almost always
Minigun.
see this quest. Unless you decide to ignore the Minutemen completely, which is an option,
Actually, I already grabbed
but
the fusion.
not something that I do very often. We'll just ignore Mama Murphy. She wants to tell us about that there's something coming and it's angry. She's got some kind of premonition powers that are activated by using chems like jet and buff out and that sort of thing. So later on she'll ask us to get more, and she'll give us little clues and hints to various things, which can be handy. But at this point it's time to kind of finish helping Preston and his settlers. I am going to put the fusion core in the armor, just mainly because I don't want the fusion core and it's just dead weight. I am not going to grab the minigun. I don't need to. But I do need to throw a Molotov to take out that guy. Grab the duct tape, flip later. Now, I'm supposed to be, in power armor, grabbing a minigun, and kind of standing up here and mowing down everything in my path, or jumping down and being even more dangerous and all that. But that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump onto this building and then kind of come down this way and use my knife. Wow, you raiders did a number on my friend Preston, didn't you, with your Molotov cocktails? I guess I probably better stab you before you use them on me. Except Fallout 4 decided to do that annoying thing where you teleport but you don't actually swing.
Where'd the little bitch go?
Ow. You can see they've got pipe weapons, so they're really not gonna... Oh, they took down Trash Can Carla. You evil individuals, you took down Trash Can Carla. How dare you? Take that Corvega storage key in case I end up in Corvega anytime soon.
With one of us, you mess with all of
You're alone, Carla. I mean, I'm here, but I don't think I'm what you meant. Well, now you've done it. You've woken up the death block. That's not going to end well for you guys. Well, I see that car's wiggling. That scares me a bit. I'm coming, Carla. You're fine. I got the death block covered. There we go. Oh, one more raider. Knocked her head clean off with the Big Leagues 5 perk. Oh, there's even more raiders. Carla's doing a good job of flushing them out for me. You should watch your language, young lady. Alright, report back to Preston. I kind of don't want to, because Preston's going to give me money. He's going to thank me and give me money, and I have no way of refusing the money. And that's going to put me over 100 caps. So my perk for that no cap rage is going to go down from +3 strength, +3 endurance to +2/+2, which is annoying. But
Quit fussing. Hey.
That was a
we
pretty.
need to move the quest forward because I'm going to need to get the Minutemen
Anytime.
Well,
All right, Garvey.
on my
Come in.
side and
Please
willing
tell
to
me.
help and that sort of
I
thing.
need to.
Mama Murphy is telling me she can sense my son's life
I've been to
force.
Diamond City already.
Then she says, you should check Diamond City. They'll know how to help you there, and or that's where you should start looking. And I'm like, been there, done that. So now Preston wants us to meet him in Sanctuary. I'm going to be able to sprint the whole way there. He's going to take his sweet time. But that's fine. Once we're there, he's going to send me off to probably 10 Pines Bluff. I don't know that he'll ever send you anywhere else, but it's possible that he will, like maybe if you've already got 10 Pines Bluff on your side, you know, you did help them out with something, and then they'll, you know, maybe he'll send you somewhere else. But I generally try to avoid that because 10 Pines Bluff isn't all that far away, and it's pretty easy to get to. There's actually a location between here and there that I'm going to want to go into, so I'm perfectly fine with him sending me there. But yeah, after that he's going to say, hey, maybe check with Sturgis. Sturgis might need some help. And Sturgis is going to ask me to set up Sanctuary as a proper settlement. And essentially what it is it's just a tutorial on settlement building. It's not really anything difficult. He just kind of says, you know, hey, we need beds, we need fresh clean water, we need food, we need security. And I'm just going to set everything up that I know he's going to ask for. I'll just do it first. And the first thing he's going to ask for is beds, which is great because those are easy to set up. I have plenty of materials to do so, even without scrapping anything really in Sanctuary. And there we go. Now we do have, I did grab a bunch of mute fruit, and I got that one piece of corn. And the next thing he's going to ask for is water, but that's all sorted out already. So I'm going to harvest
I need
these
to assign someone to
melons and gourds,
this. I need to assign someone to this.
and then they still stay there with nothing on them, but they count as harvestable food, which is great. And then the things that I harvested, I can go ahead and replant. And then I got a ton of potatoes, so we'll just... Now, it doesn't matter where you put them now, as long as I assign one settler to really anywhere. So I'm actually going to carry this corn over here, so I can assign someone as soon as they start walking into town. Yeah, that settler will you know, farm this, and then they'll go away over there and farm that stuff. So that's absolutely fine and dandy. Now, since it's going to take them a little while, and I've got everything set up, I think this would be a good time to take a snooze. Alright, there we go. We're all rested up. and I'm gonna get that quest on my quest marker. Now they've already come in so far that they've kind of set up shop on their own, so my whole corn plan kind of failed, but that's alright. Preston,
Glad you decided to come with us.
now we
I
get
should've
the
listened to Mama
awkward
Murphy all
conversation
along.
that has
Pretty
been
nice place
the
you found for us.
source
I
of
think we can
memes.
settle down here. Make it a place to call home.
After I answer this, he's going to
Yeah.
say,
What do you mean? Before
I lived here.
I have something
Oh,
else to ask
damn.
you, and then he just kind
you
of
say you were frozen.
stands there for a second.
Just my son.
Damn.
Right?
Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking the only
Yes,
chance
yes,
to settle
fine.
is.
I'll help some
Okay.
hapless settlers.
I was hoping for a chance to rescue some more helpless villagers.
It's not that people are helpless. They just need
Oh,
someone to give them a helping
Idiot
hand
savant
sometimes.
firing on When Freedom
That's what the
Calls.
Minuteman is supposed to be all about.
Gets
By
me
the way,
a ton of experience and enough for a level up. Let's see what we've got. Level 47. That, I don't think, will get me either of the two perks that I'm going to be taking to get rid of radiation. So, we've got that already up. Yeah, I think it's probably time to get intelligence moving up in the right direction. Unfortunately, having higher intelligence is going to actually make me...
Sure, let
Marcy?
me just stop what I'm doing to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to you.
My
I
name's
want you
Alfie.
to
Leave me alone.
harvest food. Anyways, Sturgis, my
Wanna
man.
do some work?
I love work. I could sit and watch it all day.
Well, for starters, we could
He
use
just
some
kind of
real
ignores that
beds.
snarky
We could
remark.
sleep
Yeah, I can make some beds.
Okay, just make sure there's
Sturgis,
I like it.
Yeah, I made
Having a
beds.
place to sleep. What
Right.
we need
Now what? Oh, you want water? Clean water
Clean
coming
water?
up. Sturgis.
Better already. No, we have
Yep.
a lot.
Yep, you got clean water.
Huh.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll get
start
started
planting
planting
right away.
right away. Yep.
Hey, Sturgis.
Hey, Sturgis.
This place is starting to feel like home. Trouble.
Oh, you want some
I'm on it.
defense?
Ah,
Sure, I
thanks.
can do that. Hey,
Thanks for
Sturgis.
doing that. Well, I'll sleep better.
Mhm.
It's been a long.
I was glad to help.
Well, of course, you know you're welcome anytime. Windows too.
Alright, and there's Sanctuary done in a matter of less than a minute, probably. I want to find Mama Murphy. See where she's at. There's June. June's got a very sad story. He and his wife, their son was killed as they were trying to escape with Preston, and it's a sad tale. I feel bad for him. And then his wife is treating him like dirt because she's processing her grief in a negative way. Yeah, I hope my energy is...
I hope the color of my energy is blue.
Okay, yep, so she wants
Here.
some jet.
Like a little walk.
And so she's saying you're walking into a sea and it burns and that sort of thing. That's... eventually we're going to have to go way to the southwest into the glowing sea. So that's what she's talking about. Now, Preston has given me a quest. Talk to the settlers at Ten Pines Bluff. I can do that. You can see it's daytime now, so I've got extra endurance. So I can just run and run and run. But there might be, yep, there's just rad stags. Not a problem. Nothing that I need to deal with. But there are raiders over this next rise. Way back in, I think, episode 1 or 2, I did everything I could to avoid them because they have guns and there's a dog, and, you know, I was very paper thin at that point. Now, even though it's broad daylight, I'm just going to sneak up on them as far as I can and then commence with the stabbing. Alright, there's only 3 around there. The other one's probably down closer to the water. Dog. That one's too far away. And oh, she's hiding behind a tree. That's not going to help you at all. And where's the other one? Oh. We're going to hide behind trees because he's got a gun. Or she has a gun. Alright, that's those raiders taken care of. Now, there can be a random encounter around here as well at times. I don't know if those random encounters start to happen. Maybe they don't start to happen until after you've killed that little camp of raiders. Could be. But I want to go check out this Revere satellite, or it's not Revere, it's Olivia satellite array, or whatever it is. Basically the big radar dish I want to go take a look at, because there's a magazine in there that I want, and that sort of thing. Now, there's a raider up there. I don't know if he's... Someone senses me. The only problem is there are mole rats here that have mines attached to them that act kind of like super mutant suiciders. They don't do as much damage. Oh, it's a legendary glowing mole rat that he's fighting. And we've got Brotherhood of Steel. I want to be a little further away than I am for this. Oh, and there's a bloatfly. Yeah, well, is that what was seeing me? That can't be the only thing that was seeing me, can it? Huh. But yeah, if that vertibird gets shot down, it could very easily land on me, and I don't want that to happen. So I think the raider up top there is probably dead. Legendary glowing mole rat is not going to have any problem with your basic raider with a pipe pistol. So yeah, USAF satellite station Olivia. Usually there's, yeah. Thank you. That was probably the dog. Or was it a raider? It was a ghoul? What? How? I've never seen ghouls here. Like, ever. I'm still in caution. That's just those two mole rats. I'll come deal with you guys. Oh, I'm in danger now. I think they have to run down. They can't just burrow where they're at. So, fortifying metal left arm. Yeah, +1 strength and endurance is going to be better than +1 agility and perception. I like the agility, don't need the perception, and endurance and strength both. Yeah, that's a definite win right there. Still in caution. I don't know what else. The dog's dead, the raider's dead. Is there another? What? Why are you guys still hovering around too? Like, what was putting me into caution? I don't see anything around. There's usually two raiders, one's inside there and then the one up top. Is that a second raider somewhere around? Whatever. Not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna go in, get what I want, and get out. But I think I'm gonna do that in the next episode. Thanks very much for watching this one. Hope to see you on the next one.